Monday, the 1st of August, Pinch Punch first of the month. I am performing at the Carlton Tavern for Compulsive comedy. First time performing there, so always excited to do that. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling fantastic this morning, which means what we all know, I'm going to do a horrible set tonight. So that's fine. We had a good one yesterday, I think. Had a few people come out, so that was nice. And they seem to think I did a good job. My bike broke, which was has pissed me off this week because I've got lots and lots of shows, so it would have been handy to be able to get to and fro with some relative ease. But I think someone tried to saw the frame of my bike, and it literally just collapsed on me as I was riding. Now, I am holding a bit of Christmas weight for the last 10 years and haven't managed to lose any in recent past, which I've been aiming to do, but I'm not going to do that, I don't think, because I'm doing a lot of gigs and I cannot cook for myself. I can cook, I just won't. I'm just ordering out. One big thing actually I've realised is yesterday, for some reason last night, I've decided on a premise, a joke set that I think because I'm going to be doing all these shows this month, I'm going to try to make this a 5 minutes. The basic premise is, yeah, it's so strange, and like, there's so many constant themes that happen with a lot of these early micers that I find. Sex is a massive talking point. Race is huge, especially when it's disparaging against white people. And I generally don't like the narratives in around white men. Always, I understand the history of it, blah blah blah. Don't at me with that shit. But I don't think we need to be as disparaging. So it kind of made me think of this premise of like generalizing. It's like, well, the idea of the premise is generally I don't mind a certain group set of people, except for individuals, and then I'm going to kind of go through and point out different types of individuals and hopefully make a joke out of that, and see what we can do. I'm quite excited about this one because, you know, I've been trying to think of things that are a bit more, I don't know, culturally relevant. You know, the stuff I'm doing is either when you start out comedy, they talk about the things you know, and that means, you know, you're going to talk about yourself, and you're probably going to talk about things that you do. And, you know, I've got my 5 minutes. I've got two kind of like 5 minutes with a few little things that I pepper around there. And I just kind of want something that's a bit more punchier. I know I shouldn't be too desperate for these things and probably shouldn't force the situation, but I just feel like I'm just doing stuff that's a little bit too soft, particularly my stuff about cats and dolphins. I mean, come on now. You know, you're not going to be winning any awards for that. So this, I feel like, has a bit more cultural references. Hopefully most people are socially aware. People seem to like to shit on white males, so I'm going to see if I can try and turn that around a little bit and hopefully bring all the races down. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, looking forward to the show tonight. Because I forgot about it. The one thing about animals, though, that I really don't like is when people act like they're as smart as humans. You know, fucking hey, look at this animal. He can open a door. How wonderful, you know. I'll tell you about my friend who I made up for this story. Was telling me about their house rabbit. You know, and how smart their house rabbit was. You know, I mean, well, you know, a house rabbit kind of makes you think, what's the alternative? Like a street rabbit? You know, he's got one gold buck tooth, carrot behind the ear. He's abandoned all 108 of his children. I am doing this on a bus, so I hope you can hear me in front of people, because I think it might be fun. So, right. Interesting night. Nice room. Adam seems like a nice guy. The audience was tough, to say the least, and that's not just because I think I did alright. I was happy with what I did. You know, it was going through the night, and it's clearly just people just trying some shit. So I decided I was going to try some shit too, and just threw out as much as I could to try and pick up some morsels. I did a little bit of the the set around me and the generalization stuff, and I think it worked well at the start. I'm gonna listen back, but I think it was good. Yeah, I think it worked out well. Met these two strangers afterwards, these young lads who came like halfway through. One of them said I was the best, so that's the first time I've had that in any context around this shit. So buzz in from you. Thank you, kind stranger moving to Mexico. Hopefully you don't die out there. Ended up having a beer with my mate Colin afterwards, and we were talking to this other comedian. He was a little bit arrogant. I mean, I'm being very cautious around what I say. I know I can be as critical as most. So, you know, in and around the circuit, you can't be talking too much. And even on this podcast, but that guy in particular, you know, he had way more personality talking to him than he did on stage. And it's not like he was trying to do a character or anything. He was just, maybe he was just nervous. He said it was like his sixth show, but fine, whatever. But, you know, don't be so boastful. Even I can be arrogant, but shit, like, I'm going to be acting like I know more than everyone else. Acting like the audience is bad and shit. Your shit don't work, your shit don't work. It ain't about just, oh, they don't get the jokes. I say a couple of jokes that I love, people don't get it. You can't just put it on the audience. But Compulsive comedy, I've got it next Monday. It'll be interesting to know how that goes then. But I'm pretty, you know, back to back. Sunday, had one today. I'm pretty happy with what's going on. I feel like 4 shows out of 5. One of them is going to be a fucking shit show. So hopefully it's not Thursday, because that's the one I want to be really good. But to be fair, hopefully none of them are. I mean, for goodness sake, shit. You know, you like to put on some good shows. Today, I must admit, maybe today I don't think I mailed it in. It was just more like this was clearly trying some stuff out. So shit, I did the same. That's all. I guess I kind of got to like get over the fact that every show's got to be its best, because there were moments where we lows, but I guess that's a game. I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to sign off here because I ain't going to do nothing at home. Had a beer afterwards. What a mistake. On to the next one.